the strange Dr. Weird.
Good evening. Come in, won't you?
Well, ghoulish greeting, Shack Shakers. Come on in, you're right on time for our Halloween party. It's our second big Halloween bash here at Happy's Rock and Soul Shack. We have another batch of the greatest spooky selections you've never heard. I'm the host, Happy Medium, y'all antidote for tedium. And if you somehow survived the blood-curdling horror of our first Halloween show, get ready to test the limits of your sanity. We've got the weirdest, wildest, and wooliest songs ever produced for this, the coolest and creepiest of holidays. You'll be twitching and hunching all night long. And we have our friends Ruby and Charlie on hand for all the merriment. Ruby will be serving her new concoction, a sickening swampadelic delight you'll definitely want to try. And Charlie has been hard at work all day in the Salt Kitchen, preparing a tasty feast that would put even Ed Gein to shame. It's that good. And we have a fantastical assortment of ghosts and ghouls and other monsters here to help us celebrate. Y'all ready to party? How about you guys? And you, sir. How about you, buddy?
Great! Googa Let me out of here!
Some guys just can't take it. All right, Shakers, here to set the mood and start our bash is our old friend Sashmo. He says he hasn't been sleeping too good.
The other night, about 12 o'clock, I thought I'd go downstairs just to check the lock. When I heard something in the house, I don't mean a mouse. I swear they was spooks, spooks, spooks. I know they was spooks, 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 spooks. I couldn't move, just stood and stared. I never was so scared. The first spook spoke and I heard him speak. He said, "What say, go make the back door squeak. We'll tease the cat and hound the pup and raise our spirits up." Oh, Lord of them spooks, spooks, spooks. Those scary old spooks, 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 spooks. You don't have to take my word, but I heard what I heard.
Children, here's the story of a new kind of boogeyman, and he doesn't scare you with an eerie scream. He's a leader of a solid ghost boogie-woogie band, and he makes them play on the beam. Every night when you're asleep, he starts with a rolling bass, and it's sure to put a nightmare in your dreams. When he gets them in the groove, they all start to rock the place, 'cause he makes them play on the beam. No one knows who he is, anybody could be him. Folks who peek take a peek and they claim they don't see him. So if you hear a piano and there's nobody playing it, and it's playing boogie like nobody can, when it hits a rhythm and your feet start obeying it, look out, it's a boogie-woogie man. There's a tune that he plays, it's a tune that he made up. And the ghost union card that he carries is paid up. He's really from another world, he's out of this hemisphere. He's been sought by Philo Vance and Charlie Chan. If it's boogie-woogie music, he's liable to appear. Look out! It's a boogie-woogie man. It's a boogie-woogie man. It's a boogie-woogie man. It's a boogie-woogie man.
It's Halloween time. The time for leprechauns, banshees, pixies, and hobgoblins to hold their annual powwow.
Yes, and the old witch rides through the skies on her broom.
Not this year, Lena. This year she streaks across the Milky Way with her knobby knees buckled into Bob Hope's toothbrush. There she goes. But I must say that Halloween has done much to advance the American way of life. A joyous season, and a welcome date on our calendar.
Trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat for Halloween. Better give a treat that's good to eat if you want to keep life serene. Trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat the whole night through. Little scalawags with fiendish gags can make it tough on you. So when ghosts and goblins by the score ring the bell on your front door, better not be stingy or your nightmares will come true.
They say that I'm a witch, and that I weave a spell. Well, I'll use my eyes to invite you, my lips to delight you, and all the charms of the feminine wiles to excite you. They say that I'm a witch, and that I weave a spell. Well, I'll be a son of a and a wonder. I'd rather be burned as a witch than never be burned at all. I use my songs to entice you, with verses advise you, and all of my bags of tricks to shoes and rise you. They say that I'm a witch and that I weave a spell. Well, I'll be a son of a and a wonder. Well, let me tell you, brother, I'd rather be burned as a witch than never be burned at all. If you want a gal who would be a pal, who would never look at another, who would be good and true and take care of you, sorry, you want another. Use my charms to undo you, my arms to unglue you, and all of the hicks of the weaker sex to voodoo you. Yes, they say that I'm a witch and that I weave a spell. Well, I'll be a son of a and a wonder. Well, let me tell you, brother, I'd rather be burned as a witch than never be burned at all. If you want a love who's a turtle dove, who will bring your life's little joys, who is sweet and shy with a gentle eye, I'll take the men, not the boys. Use my eyes to invite you, my lips to delight you, and you never can tell when I use my teeth to bite you. They say that I'm a witch, that I weave a spell. But I'll be your son of a and a wonder. Well, let me tell you, brother, I'd rather be burned as a witch than never be burned at all.
bat, and threw them in a pot. I took a blue snake, a green snake, and tied them in a knot. I took a hawk jaw, a dog's paw, and hung them on the line. I took a horsehair, a green pear, and made a crazy sign. I'm casting my spell on you. I'm casting my spell on you. I'm casting my spell on you. You'll never, never be untrue. I took a goat's tooth, an old shoe, and put them in the ground. I took an old dish, a dry fish, and made a crazy sound. I took a goose egg, a frog leg, and hit them in a sack. I got a Hindu to tattoo, a genie on my back. I'm casting my spell on you. I'm casting my spell on you. I'm casting my spell on you. You'll never, never be untrue. Hey. A black cat, a cave bat, and threw them in the pot. I took a blue snake, a green snake, and tied them in a knot. I took a hawk jaw, a dog's paw, and hung them on the line. I took a horsehair, a green pear, and made a crazy sign. I'm casting my spell on you. I'm casting my spell on you. I'm casting my spell on you. You'll never, never be untrue. 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 You'll never, never be untrue.
I thought I was a snake, I started crawling on the ground. Thought I was a dog, I started barking like a hound. Thought I was a coyote hollering at the moon. Stumbling and a fumbling like a flip-minded goon. He done a voodoo-doo-doo-me. He done a voodoo-doo-doo-me. Hey, just about as mixed up as a gal can be. He done a voodoo-doo-me. If he couldn't have me all for himself, I wouldn't be any good for nobody else. I kinda think he meant every word he said. Sprinkle iggly oogly all under my bed. He done a voodoo-doo-doo-me. Oh, he done a voodoo-doo-doo-me. Just about as mixed up as a gal can be. He done a voodoo-me. Well, he took a little box from out of nowhere, a two-bubble box and a little hunk of hair. He had a leopard spot and a neck of giraffe. He had a zebra stripe and a hyena's laugh. He done a voodoo-doo-doo-me. Oh, he done a voodoo-doo-doo-me. Woo! Just about as mixed up as a gal can be. He done a voodoo-doo-doo-me. He done a voodoo-doo-doo-me. Hey, he done a voodoo-doo-doo-me. Just about as mixed up as a gal can be. He done a voodoo-doo-me.
Hey, welcome back there, Shakers. Wrapping up our first spooktacular set with Laverne Baker. She's feeling pretty strange. She thinks there might be black magic involved. Recorded in 1958 for New York City's Atlantic label, Laverne swears it's voodoo. Sounds like Johnny Otis may know something about voodoo. He's cooking and baking, shooking and shaking, and casting his spell on you. His single from '59. Also from '59, that sexy sorceress Eartha Kitt. She is not the girl next door, and she's okay with it. Eartha says she'd rather be burned as a witch than never be burned at all. Another swing inspector before that, Boogie Woogie Man, going back to 1940 with Glenn Gray along with his orchestra. And starting out our party, one of the greatest American jazz artists of all time, our friend Louis Armstrong. He stopped in to tell us all about them spooks and their mischief. Halloween classic released for the Decca label in '54. Well, Shakers, we're honored to have the master of the macabre, Sir Alfred Hitchcock, joining us for our bash. In fact, he's asked to introduce our next set, and of course we're happy to oblige. Sir, the mic is yours.
How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Alfred Hitchcock, and this is Music to be Murdered by. It is mood music in a jugular vein, and I hope you like it. Naturally, the record is long playing, even though you may not be. So why don't you relax? Lean back and enjoy yourself until the coroner comes.
Well, a black cat crossed my path. I turned around when I saw that. Then I threw away my good felt hat. Then I walked on down the road. I took a stroll down by the sea, hoping no more cats to see. Then I heard a meow right behind me, so I took steps on another road. Black cat, black cat, black cats all around me. I went over to the dog pound. I didn't think I'd see any cats around, but I saw two black ones lying on the ground, so I found another way to go. I sat down beneath the live oak tree. I saw a little girl, she was lonely. She had a black cat, but it didn't scare me, 'cause I liked her right well right off. Black cat, black cat, black cats all around me. I sat down beside her and talked a little bit. I sure was lucky, I made a big hit. I smiled at the kitty and petted it, 'cause a black cat never hurt me. Well, to make a long story short and sweet, you can't blame a cat for crossing the street. It even seems like they helped me to meet the pretty little lonely girl. Black cat, black cat, you're not unlucky to me. We're gonna have two or three. Black cat, we're gonna have two or three.
Well, on a lonely little island in a little grass shack, I saw a dead man with gashes in his back. Found a leopard claw in the sand, knew it was the work of a leopard man. Well, leopard man, get away from me. Well, I run, 'cause I'm a coward, you see. Well, I turned around and started to run. I knew my heart had just begun. I looked back there in the water to see. I saw a leopard man coming after me. Well, leopard man, get away from me. Well, I run, 'cause I'm a coward, you see. Well, he captured me and he took me home, put me in his pot. First I thought I was taking a bath, until the water started getting hot. Well, leopard man, get away from me. Well, I run, 'cause I'm a coward, you see. Well, the old chief, he was a big hep cat. On his head, he wore a little red hat. He came up to me and I said, "Wow, get away from me, you dirty mouth. Leopard man, get away from me." Well, I'll run, 'cause I'm a coward, you see.
Hey, what are you doing with those claws on your head? Get away from me, boy. My back don't need scratching.
Well, leopard man, get away from me. Well, I'll run, 'cause I'm a coward, you see. ski. But I know exactly how they feel. To me, that leopard man show was real. Well, leopard man, get away from me. Well, I'll run, 'cause I'm a coward, you see.
Boy, I'm not your man.
He's the goingest ghost you've ever met. This ghost of Dragstrip Hollow. He's got the Hot Rodders Vavoomin and the Hepcats Zoomin. The ghost of Dragstrip Hollow. Hepcats and Hot Rodders, they're all alive to the jive.
Gotta move out of this haunted house today.
Yeah.
I've been here a week and I thought I was bored, but I heard one big hand say,
I got one big eye and two big feet. Ain't no human being gonna peep out of me.
I gotta move out of this haunted house today. I gotta go. I won't be here when the morning comes. My mind says stay, but my feet tell me to run. Look at the spaceman on the red hot stove, drinking hot grease and a twitching his toes. I gotta move out of this haunted house today. I gotta go. I won't be here when the morning comes. My mind still stays, but my feet tells me to run. I'm moving my things just as fast as I can. I gotta move out, I stood all I can stand. I just gotta get away from this haunted house today.
5-4-4. Look out, human being, you better run 'em.
And now, friendly spirits, it's Ghoulview time. Brought to you by Ghoulview, the modern cemetery for the modern spirit. The only cemetery that dares to say, relocate. If you're cramped in your crypt, come to Ghoulview. Need more room in your tomb, come to us. If you hardly can stir in your old sepulcher, make our new catacomb your modern dream home. And if often your coffin is stuffy, and the crowds in their shrouds get you down, well, then why hesitate? It's time to relocate, and Ghoulview is the place for you.
A hold in my shoe, well, a real bug has got me, no matter what size. Spiders and mosquitoes, grasshoppers and flies. But this kind of bug really takes surprise, 'cause it's the bug. You can't tell what'll happen once it's around, 'cause it's the bug. Well, you got it, you've had it, you are mess around, 'cause it's a bug. Well, come on, baby, and let's see the bug. Come on, baby, now give me a hug. Come on, baby, my turn's down to I want a bug, bug, a holy man shoe and a real bug has got me, no matter what size. Spiders and mosquitoes, grasshoppers and flies. But this kind of bug really takes surprise, 'cause it's a bug.
Hey, welcome back to Shakers. Wrapping up our set chummy like a mummy with guitar duo The Duels from their sole LP for the Sue record label, Stick Shift. From 61, we toured the galaxy on a lover satellite. A couple of Washington, D.C. favorites before that. The Slicky Boys, a single they released on the Decoit record label in 1980. We heard all about the curse of the Slicky tribe and the brain that refused to die. Also, rockabilly great Billy Hancock from his 1983 album, Hey Little Rock and Roller. A nifty update on Homeboy's Jerry Dahlman and the Nightcaps dance craze. The Bug. It really takes a prize. From Nashville, Tennessee, our friend Bill Butterbean Flippo stopped by, and boy is he nervous. Bill has a domestic situation. He says he's moving out of this haunted house. His 1964 riff on the novelty hit by Jumpin' Gene Simmons, not to be confused with fire-breathing, blood-spewing Gene Simmons. Also from Tennessee, released in '59 on the Moon record label, a wild weirdy from Joe Wallace. He's seeing spots. He says his backbone needs scratching, especially by some crazy leopard man. And rounding out our trio of Tennessee goodies, Tommy Collins with some dynamite lead guitar from Buck Owens, a Halloween song with a happy ending. From 1960 on the Capitol label, Tommy told us why he's not worried about it, Black Cat. Well, Shakers, it wouldn't be Halloween without a visit from our friend Vincent Price. He's hosting a Halloween party of his own, and we're invited.
Thank you, and welcome to my Halloween special. Tonight, prepare yourself for a night of spooks and scares, as we have invited over some of our most famous friends for some tricks and also some treats. They've all agreed to wear costumes, so see if you could recognize them. Let's see who's at the door. No spaceman costume, James?
No, didn't even open the box. Too old-fashioned.
The suit was too old-fashioned?
No, I had 2 old fashions and I couldn't open the box. I've been drunk since 11 a.m., Price.
Please, James, family show.
Understood. Say, where are the whores?
I was jamming through the graveyard round 12:05. I saw ghosts and zombies looking very much alive. I was alone and bewildered, looking around when Dracula and Vampira came flying to the ground. The witches were flying, making dead man's time. The wolf man was chewing on the mummy's spine. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde was singing a dead duet, while Frankenstein was out playing Russian roulette. The headless horseman came with his head in a sack. He was digging me a while and then decided to attack. So I made it through the lilies for the cemetery wall. As I made my flight over, they were having a ball. I stumbled to the pad and I bolted my door. You'll never catch me walking through the grave no more.
Well, there was a party going on at the Mummy's house. Everything was going fine until somebody stepped on the Mummy's foot. Hips Frankenstein started fighting. Started fighting. Started feeling and fussing and fighting all night long. Then Frankenstein said to the mummy, "You ain't nothing but a dummy." He said, "You ain't nothing but a drag." Step in the crazy rag. Oh, party going on at the Mummy's house. Everybody was there. There was a Frankenstein, a Wolfman, a Dracula, a old lady in a rocking chair. They started fighting. They started fighting. They started feeling and fussing and fighting all night long. Yeah.
This is Dracula speaking. Back to Mama the night on the Yule vein. Get the taste of the blood. Yeah.
Then Dracula said to Frankenstein, take his place. Party going on at the Mummies house. Everybody was there. There was a Frankenstein, a Wolfman, and Dracula. An old lady in a rocking chair that started fighting. Started fighting. Started feeling and a dealing and a fussing and a fighting. All night long. All night long.
Hey, say there, man. Who you calling a dummy?
Like, really, I'm talking to you, Jim.
Oh, you know me, man. Like later, Jack.
Later, with that bum leg, you can't even mash potato.
Boom, bop, letting us sleepy hollow. Boom, bop, letting us sleepy hollow. Once upon a time there was a talking man. His name was Ichabod Crane. He said, brother, look out, you better let me be.
The headless horseman's after me.
Boom, bop, letting us sleepy hollow. Boom, bop, letting us sleepy hollow. Watch out, Ichabod, is your blood really red? If you want to find out,
Slow down, man. You lose your head.
he rubbed through the land with his head in his hand. What a very young man was he. He said, oh, fear me as I'm heading to sea. Brother, letting us sleepy hollow. Watch out, Ichabod, is your blood really red? If you want to find out,
Slow down, man. You lose your head.
he rubbed through the land with his head in his hand. What a very young man was he. He said, oh, fear me as I'm heading to sea. Brother, letting us sleepy hollow.
Why, Wednesday? I didn't expect you until the morning.
Nobody home in the neighborhood?
I didn't scare anyone.
Oh, darling. Oh, what's this? Tears on our very own holiday? Why, all those nice witches and goblins flying around.
That's just it. They told us there weren't any witches.
What?
What fiend uttered that vile canard?
Terrible thing to tell a child.
He should be horsewhipped. One careless remark and the child's ideals are crushed. There are witches, aren't there?
Oh, of course there are, darling. Remember our great-great-great Aunt Singe? She was burned at Salem. These are her ashes.
That's Aunt Singe, all right. She still looks pretty good, too.
I'm going 8. King Kong! King Kong! First blind date was a big hairy ape with sideburns to his knees. Couldn't rock, couldn't roll, but man, how he could squeeze. King Kong! Hug me, squeeze me, love me, but don't make a monkey out of me.
the blob. Beware of the blob, it creeps and leaps and glides and slides across the floor, right through the door and all around the wall. A splotch, a blotch, be careful of the blob. Oh, blob. Beware of the blob, it creeps and leaps and glides and slides across the floor, right through the door and all around the wall. A splotch, a blotch, be careful of the blob. Beware of the blob, it creeps and leaps and glides and slides across the floor, right through the door and all around the wall. A splotch, a blotch, be careful of the blob. Beware of the blob, it creeps and leaps and glides and slides across the floor, right through the door and all around the wall.
My baby's got a crush on Frankenstein. She thinks that monster is divine. She says I'd be her Valentine if I had a stiff and jerky walk, if I'd always grunt instead of talk, if I had his look she wouldn't balk at loving me. A no siree. Another one she digs is Dracula, that old vampire spectacular. To use my baby's own vernacular, his cool, cold-blooded, icy stare, his shiny patent leather hair, the way his bat wings flap the air. Give her a chill, a kind of thrill. The creature from the Black Lagoon, make my baby swoon. She says that she would dig me so much more if I looked a little more like a dinosaur. Well, old Dr. Jekyll had the right idea. He'd take a drink and make Mr. Hyde appear. I guess the time is now and the place is here. Hey, look what's happening to my face. Another face is in its place. Well, baby, do I suit your taste?
Crazy, baby.
Well, old Dr. Jekyll had the right idea. He'd take a drink and make Mr. Hyde appear. I guess the time is now and the place is here. Hey, look what's happening to my face. Another face is in its place. Well, baby, do I suit your taste?
Oh, I dig you.
Well, that's wonderful. Dig one up for me, too. Blah, blah, blah.
On the foggy hill rock stood a crazy little demon blowing his top. Fire in his eyes and smoke from his head. You gotta be real cool to hear the words he said. He did the that guy was mad. He had steam in his soul for the one he loved, so he had death on his mind. Cause Miss Demon let him go. He gonna run through the world till he understand his pain. Somebody help him get Miss Demon home again. He did that.
up, he even pushed back time. He took the tootie out of the fruit. He had the devil drinking wine. He did the mop, 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 that cat was mad. Miss Demon felt good because she finally got across to the crazy little demon that a woman's still a boss. Down in the valley on the funky hill rock, you can still hear the demon blowing his top. Hear the mop, 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 that cat was mad. He pushed back night, bought in afternoon. He even made leap year jump over the moon. Took the 4th of July, he put in May. He took this morning, bought back yesterday. He did a mop, 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 mop. That cat was mad.
Hey, welcome back to Shakers. Jalacy J. Hawkins, better known as Screamin' Jay, ending our set in a frantic way. From 56, released on New York City's OK record label, we heard all about the Little Demon. That man was mad. Soupy Sales has got some problems of his own. Sounds like his gal might be a little fickle. From 62 on the Reprise label, he says, "My baby's got a crush on Frankenstein." And who knew that a legendary songwriting duo would take an artistic nosedive after composing such a promising debut? Sadly, such is the case for Burt Bacharach and Hal David. From 58, an early composition, 5 Blobs, and beware of the blob. Better luck next time, guys. Before the Blobs, our favorite bewitching beatnik, Miss Tarantula Ghoul, along with her Gravediggers. From 59 on the Meadows record label, a wild weirdie all about King Kong, I think. From 1958, our friends the Monotones stopped in with a tale about our favorite Pumpkinhead, the legend of Sleepy Hollow. We attended the Mummy's Ball with our pals the Verdicts, their spooky spinner cut for New York City's East Coast label in 61. And at the tippy top of our tantalizing set, out of LA, California, the Poets, going next to your area on their masterpiece for the Flash record label in 58. They say you'll see all sorts of strange things in the graveyard, especially when you're dead. Well, Shakers, it's time to visit our friends the Beatles. It looks like the lads have gotten themselves in a spot that has them shaking in their Cuban heels.
This place gives me the creeps. It's all Ringo's fault. He's the one who wanted to see Transylvania. Honest chaps, I thought the travel agent said Pennsylvania. You know where all the pencils come from, huh? Yeah.
Who's that I see walking in these woods? Why, it's Little Red Riding Hood. Hey there, Little Red Riding Hood. You sure are looking good. You're everything a big bad wolf could want. Listen to me, Little Red Riding Hood. I don't think little big girls should go walking in these spooky old woods alone. Oh! my sheep suit on until I'm sure that you've been shown that I can be trusted walking with you alone. Oh, Little Red Riding Hood, I'd like to hold you if I could, but you might think I'm a big bad wolf, so I won't. Oh, what a big heart I have, the better to love you with. Little Red Riding Hood, even bad wolves can be good. I'll try to be satisfied just to walk close by your side. Maybe you'll see things my way before we get to Grandma's place. Little Red Riding Hood, you sure are looking good. You're everything that a big bad wolf could want. Oh, I mean bad.
Twilight Zone, brought to you by Pall Mall Famous Cigarettes. Over, under, around, and through, Pall Mall travels pleasure to you.
kids, it's me, your friend Grandpa. I gotta tell you, I am starting a new club, and I want you to join. It's called the Junior Vampires of America. I mean, you'll hear scary monster stories. You'll hear all about my monster friends. Learn how to get a free vampire patch and a list of special vampire tricks and secrets. Learn how to scare your friends, even yourself. Join Grandpa's Junior Vampires of America Club, and I will make you a junior vampire.
The answer is to keep it. You'll believe it when you find something screaming across your mind. Green slime. What can it be? What is the reason? Is this the end to all the creature? Is it something in your head? Will you believe it when you're dead? Green slime, green slime. What can it be? What is the reason? Is this the end to all the creature? Is it just something in your head? Will you believe it when you're dead? Green slime, green slime, green
She'll put a spell on you. She'll put a spell on you. She's the witch queen of New Orleans. Of New Orleans. I'm gonna tell you a story strangers did not see. Of zombie voodoo greedy and the witch queen of New Orleans. She lived in a world of magic, possessed by the devil's skew. From a shack near the swampland with a mud pie bread, Marie stayed a witch's brew. She'll put a spell on you. She'll put a spell on you. She's the witch queen of New Orleans. Of New Orleans. Down for a nickel anyone could buy. Voodoo of any kind. She had potions and lotions of Fentanyl.
Davises have had a baby, but they're not sending out any announcements. Most new parents are a little scared when they have a baby. The Davises are terrified. You see, there's only one thing wrong with the Davis baby. It's alive. It's alive. Don't see it alone. Please.
Flying in bed when all of a sudden the power went dead. I was alone
Witches, warlocks, conjurers, sorcerers, black magicians, white magicians. Are you having trouble mixing your potions in time for the winter solstice? Is your sorcery getting hung up because of the hours you spend mixing and blending your remedies? Then you need Rovco's amazing new witch's aid, the Super Batomatic 77. You never have to use mortar, pestle, or cauldron again. Super Batomatic cuts, chops, slices, dices, mixes, and blends herbs, plants, twigs, sprigs, leaves, branches, claws, teeth, eyes, ears, skin, hair, blood, flies, insects, limbs, and organs of all kinds, toads, lizards, newts, mice, rats, and bats, faster than you can knife a goat.
Wow, that's great fat. And a great potion, too. I'm in love and my hives are cured.
Batomatic at alchemists everywhere.
In Hampton, Virginia, it's a misdemeanor to go trick-or-treating if you're above the age of 12.
That's why I always dress up as an 11-year-old.
Hey, welcome back to Shakers. Wrapping up our bash with John Wesley Harding, his contribution for a tribute to Texas legend Rocky Erickson, Where the Pyramid Meets the Eye, one of the better tribute albums to come out in the 90s. He says if you have ghosts, you have everything. Before that, the demon angel himself, Rocky Erickson, from his 1981 album The Evil One, produced by CCR bassist Stu Cook, believe it or not. He says, I walked with a zombie. A great song. We need the lyrics to this one. We took a horror hayride with Webb Wilder and the Beatniks, or in this case, the Beatniks, from their 1986 LP on Watermelon Records. It came from Nashville. It was Lights Out for Pearl Harbor and the Explosions. From their 1980 album, Don't Follow Me, I'm Lost Too, we were alone in the dark. We checked out a fiendishly cool cover of the Classics 4's big hit from 1968, Spooky, by JCP. Nice job on that one. Another hit before that from Redbone, their big one from 71. We went down in the swamp to visit with the Witch Queen of New Orleans. Before that, we visited another of our favorite witches with San Jose's Syndicate of Sound. From 66, their boss cover of the Sonics' The Witch. We heard a real sharp instrumental from the Executioners, one that always makes me lose my head. The Guillotine, released on Cleveland, Ohio's Sunburst label in 65. And starting out our final scintillating set, also from 66, we met up with Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs and took a walk in the spooky old woods with Little Red Riding Hood. Well, Shakers, that concludes our bash. I see the punch bowl is dry and all that's left of Charlie's feast is a big grease spot and a little bit of hair. And the monsters have taken off to unleash evil on a sleeping world. So I guess I'll just head home. We hope you had a great time. If you crave more of this insanity, don't forget about our first Halloween bash. It's just a click away. On behalf of Ruby, Charlie, and myself, thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time, right here at Happy's Rock and Soul Shack. Happy hauling!